Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself, Nilofer Miss, and my subject is mathematics. And this online session is for the class 2. So, my dear students, are you all ready to attend this online lecture? I hope you all are watching very carefully the videos and doing all the exercise, and you understood all the exercise worksheets and sums, and I hope you enjoy this online session also, because right now you are continue your study with the help of online studies, right? So let's start our lecture with the quote. And here is the quote, that try and fail, but don't fail to try. It means if you are doing try and if you are fail in this try, so that's okay, but don't fail to try. Even just do the try, whatever the result is. If you are not able to achieve your goal, but at least you have to make try, you have to make happen this thing, your goal. So this quote is very important for you. It will very helpful to you. Now let's start chapter number 8, exploring multiplication further. I hope that you remember this name of the chapter, because so many long time we are continue this chapter number 8, and this chapter is totally based on the tables. As I told you before also, this chapter is totally based on tables. Now let's revise the previous topic, as we always doing revision in the lecture. Previous topic, let's revise it. Let's read the heading, read the following word problem, and decide whether they are addition, subtraction or multiplication, and circle the correct symbol. It means first of all we have to read the word problem, and then we have to decide that this is a addition word problem. We have to read this first. The heading is that read the following word problem. It means we have to read the word problem very clearly. After reading, we have to decide it is a addition word problem, it is a subtraction word problem, or it is a multiplication word problem. We have to decide it, and then we have to circle the correct symbol. It means the addition sign, the subtraction sign, or the multiplication sign. We have to decide which word problem is this. If this is a addition word problem, subtraction word problem, or multiplication word problem. But whenever we can decide, after reading the question, after understand the question carefully, there after it we can decide that which word problem is this. We are not going to solve the sum, we are not going to count the sum, we just circle the correct symbol of the addition, subtraction or multiplication. We had done just this thing only, nothing else. So we are going to understood this topic with the help of some examples. With the examples you can better understand this topic, and this is the last topic of the problem solving and this chapter also. After completing this topic, we are moving to the S7 revision. We are going to do S7 revision after completing this topic today. So let's do some practice of this topic, and then we had done the word problem, question 2, textbook exercise, and you have to write down these types of exercise into the fair book. So students, I hope you understood. Let's see the example number 1. Here is the 3 sign. You can see plus, minus and multiply. You can see the 3 signs here. Now let's read the question. Josh had 16 marbles in his collection. Josh is a name. So after reading the question, we have to circle on any of one sign, plus, minus and multiply. From these three signs, we have to decide which problem sum it is, and for this we have to read this question very carefully. We have to understand this question first. Just we have to circle on the correct symbol as we read in the heading. I hope you understood this. So let's read the question, that Josh had 16 marbles in his collection. Example number 1. Josh. Josh is a name. So Josh had 16 marbles in his collection. And 16 marbles, we are getting the 16 digit, right? And he lost 7 marbles. From the 16 marble he having, and he lost 7. So the question is, how many marbles does he have now? So total 16 marble he have, and he lost 7 from the 16. So what we do in this types of situation? He have 16 marbles and he lost 7. So we have to cut 7 marbles from the 16, because the 7 marble he lost. So he have now just a 16 marble. So we have to cut the numbers, it means the minus. So we have to put circle on the subtraction sign. It means this is the subtraction word problem. We can say this is the subtraction word problem. So this way we have to decide which problem solve it is, and we have to decide in which sign we have to put the circle. Now the example number 2. Let's read the question. Megan has 19 seashells. Megan is a name. As my name as a Nilofer, here is a name, Megan. Megan has 19 seashells. You all know what is the meaning of seashells. How many more seashells does she need to find to have 25 seashells in her collection? What is the question proper? She have 19 seashells and she want 25 seashells in her collection. And she have 19 seashells and she want to make 25. So what we should do? We have to find out how many seashells are remain. It means, so we have to cut 19 number from the 25. What we should do? We have to cut 19 numbers from the 25. It means we have to put minus sign. We have to go with the minus sign. We have to do this. So we have to put circle on the minus sign. This is the word problem of subtraction. This is the subtraction word problem. Now the question number 3. Let's read this. Brad has 17 books. How many books? 17. Sorry, books nahi, balloon. Brad has 17 balloons. 8 balloons are red and the rest are green. So Brad is a name and he have total 17 balloons. So from this 17, 8 balloons are red and rest are green. So how many green balloons does Brad have? We have to find out this, that how many green balloons does Brad have. So we have to cut 8 balloons from the 17. Then we can find how many balloons are green does Brad have. What we should do? If we want to find how many balloons are green, so for that we have to cut 8 balloons from the 17. Cut means we have to put the subtraction sign. It means this word problem is also a subtraction word problem. We have to go with the subtraction sign. So we can put circle on the subtraction sign. So we can say this, that this is a subtraction word problem. This much easy it is. Now let's move to the example number 4. Let's read this. There are 38 books on the shelf. What? There are 38 books on the shelf. Martha put 10 more books on the shelf. What? Already there are 38 books on the shelf and Martha put 10 more books on the shelf. Right, there are already 30 books on the shelf and Martha is putting 10 more any other books on the shelf. And her mom, there are already 38 books, then Martha put 10 more books and her mother put 4 more books on the shelf. So the question is, how many books are on the shelf now? So total there were 38 books. Then Martha put 10 more books and after her mom puts 4 more books. So how many books are on the shelf now? We have to find out total how many books were there. What we have to found? Total how many books were there. We have to found this. So students, we have to do the addition with this sum. What we have to do? We have to do the addition with this sum. It means we have to add 38 plus 10 plus 4. If we want to find the total number of books, how many total books were there? If we have to found, so we have to do plus sign with it. So we can put circle on the plus sign. We can put this way. So we can say this is the word problem of addition. We can say that this is the word problem of addition. That's why I am putting circle on the plus sign. Now I hope you understood that how we can solve these types of story sum. Now let's move to the example number 5. A bee has 6 legs. What? A bee has 6 legs. So we have to find how many legs do 8 bees have. So there are 1 bee has 6 legs. How many legs? A 1 bee has 6 legs and that type of 8 bees are there. So how we can find that how many total legs they have? So for that we have to multiply these two numbers, 6 multiplied by 8. Then we can find that how many total legs that bee has. So we have to put multiplication sign. We have to put circle on multiplication sign. So we can find that how many total legs were there of the total bees have, because there are 1 bee has 6 legs and the other 8 bees has how many legs we have to find. Now let's move to the some example number 6. Let's read this. I buy 4 packs of 10 hot dogs. What? I buy 4 packs of 10 hot dogs for a barbecue. How many hot dogs in total? So for this what we should to do? Here I am buying 4 packs. It means in one pack there are 10 hot dogs. In the other pack there are 10 more hot dogs. In the third there are 10 hot dogs. In the fourth pack there are also 10 hot dogs. So we can easily find out the answer that how many hot dogs in total. So we can easily multiply 4 multiply by 10. So we are getting answer easily in a minute also. So I am putting circle on the multiplication sign. You can see this, I am putting multiplication sign on the plus on the multiply sign. Now the next example, let's read the question first. In a racing game, you all are playing the games, right? In the mobile, tablet, PC, laptops, you all are playing the video games, right? So in the racing game, I score 5 points. Racing game you are playing all. In this I score 5 points on level 1. You all know what is the meaning of level, because you all are playing the games and you are all clear the levels different in the different games. So I score 5 points on level 1. You understood this, what is the level 1, and you also making the points in the levels also. So I score 5 points on level 1 and 6 points on level 2. So the question is, how many points have I scored in total? To find out how many total scores are there, so we have to add these two numbers. So 5 plus 6, in the level 1 I am getting 5 points, and in the level 2 I am getting 6 points. For this I have to add these two numbers, 5 plus 6. So I will get the correct answer. So this is the word problem of addition. This is the addition word problem, right students? So we have to put circle on the plus sign. You can see I am putting circle on the plus sign this way. So I hope that now you are understanding that how we are doing these types of sum. You better understood this with the help of this example. Now the next example, my favorite music track on YouTube. You all are knowing the meaning of the YouTube. You all are watching my videos also on the YouTube, right? So there are video of the 4 minutes. There are some videos are there, and there are one video is of the 4 minute. How much long it is? It is a 4 minute long. And the question is, how long it will take me to listen to it 4 times? There are a one video which is 4 minutes long, and I am watching this video 4 times. It takes the 4 minutes to watch, and I am watching this video 4 times. So how many minutes I take? So for that, what I have to do? What should I do? Now students, I have to do the multiplication. 4 4s. What should I do? I should do the multiplication with this sum. So I have to put the circle on the multiplication sign. What I have should do? Multiplication sign. I can decide this. This is the multiplication word problem. So I have to put circle on the multiplication. So you can see I am putting circle on the multiplication sign because I have to decide this, that 4 minutes and I am watching it 4 times. Now the next example, tiger built a tower which is 10 inches tall. You all are knowing the meaning of inch in your finger. Tiger is a name. Tiger built a tower which is 10 inches tall. Flames. Now tall, it means the height. Now flames tower is 5 times taller. So what is the meaning of 5 times? This height is 10 inches. 5 times more, it means you have to multiply 10 with 5. And that much taller the flames tower is. So the question is, how tall is flames tower? What is the question? That how long the tall flames tower is. So for this I have to multiply 10 with 5. So I will get the final answer, that how tall the flames tower is. So for this I have to put a circle on the multiplication sign. This is very easy students, if you are understanding each and every words in the question. So you will better understood this, that which type of question is this. You can see I am putting the circle on the multiplication sign, right? Now let's see the next example. I hope you understood these types of examples and you have to write down this into the fair book also. Next example, that how many legs do 5 cats have? What is the question? Here you can see the picture of the cat also. So the question is, how many legs do 5 cats have? So here the logic is hidden in the question, that how many legs do one cat have? We have to think about it, that here we are talking about the 5 cats, that how many legs do 5 cats have. But we have to decide it first, that how many legs do one cat have. Then we can get the final answer. So there are 4 legs one cat have. right? There are 4 legs one cat have. So how many legs do 5 cats have? So we have to multiply 4 with 5. So we can get the final answer. How many legs do 5 cats have? So we have to multiply 4, which is the one cat's legs number of legs of one cat, which is 4. So we can multiply 4 with 5. So we can put circle on the multiplication. This is the final answer, and we can say this is the multiplication word problem. What we can say this is the multiplication word problem. Now the next one, let's read the question. Captain Salamander eats 2 worms a day. Captain, you all know the meaning of captain. Whenever there is one team, they have one captain whose rules are following whole the team. Even our class has the captain. Whenever teacher is not at the class, in the class, captain will handle you, right students? So you all know, and from you students, some are also a captain. Now Captain Salamander eat 2 worms a day. He is eating 2 worms a day. So how many he will be eat in a week? So there are 7 days in a week. How many days in a week? There are 7 days in a week. So the question is, how many worms he will eat in a week? So we have to multiply 2 with the 7. So we'll get the answer that how many worms he will eat throughout the week. So here you can see I am putting circle on the multiply sign. You can see this. I am putting circle on the multiplication sign. This is the right answer. Now let's move to the next one. A rocket fireworks. You can see here the rocket. A rocket fireworks explodes into 5 stars. What it means, whenever you are burn the rocket, it will show in the sky 5 stars. You can see whenever you are fire the cracker, it explodes and just showing so many stars from it. It will release the so many stars from the one rocket. So here the same way, one rocket fireworks explodes into 5 stars. It means one rocket release the 5 stars in the sky. You can see here this way, if you are burning the cracker, if you are just fire the crackers, it will explode, it will release the 5 stars. So the question is, how many stars will 7 rocket make? It means if you are fire the 7 rockets, how many stars they will release? Here that is the question. So we have to multiply 5 with 7. Then we can get the right answer, that how many stars will release the 7 rockets are. That is the main question, that how many stars they will release the 7 rockets. So if you multiply 5 with 7, you will get the answer, that 5 sevens are 35. We are not writing the answer right now, but we have to just decide. We are just deciding it, and I am deciding. This is the multiplication word problem. We are going with the multiplication. I hope that you all are understanding this concept. This is very easy because we all are doing this exercise before. Now let's move to the textbook exercise. So if you have textbook, just take out it and complete this exercise throughout the video. While watching the video, you can just feel the textbook exercise, and then after you can write down from the PDF I will send to you in the fair book. Let's read the question number 1 first. Here is, the circus was decorated with some big red balloons and some big blue balloons. So the question is, how many more red balloons were there than blue balloons? There are some big balloons and some red balloons, big. And circus was decorated with these types of balloon. So we have to find how many more red balloons were than the blue balloons. I will show you the picture of the circus decoration also, so you can better understood through the picture. The circus decoration picture I will show you. So we have to decide there are some big balloons of red color and some big balloons of the blue color. See this, here is the picture of the circus. You can see here is the balloons you can see in the corner, left corner. Now this types of circus picture was there. Now the question is, big balloons are some and some red balloons and some blue balloons. So we have to decide, there are some 15 balloons of red and 25 balloons are blue. So for this we have to cut the numbers. Which balloons are more, we have to cut the lesser balloon from it. So we'll get the answer. So we have to put minus sign circle on it. Now let's move to the sum number B. Several people came for the afternoon show. There are two types of shows were there, afternoon and evening also. So several people came for the afternoon show. Many more people came for the evening show. So we have to decide that 50% will come for the afternoon show and 50 more people will came for the evening show. So the question is, how many people came for both the shows? So if you are deciding there are 50 persons will come to show this to watch the both the shows. So for this we have to add that numbers of people will come to watch afternoon show and the people will come to show evening show. We have to add that number. So we can find that how many total persons will come to show this circus, right? So we have to put that plus sign. Now the sum number C. Some jugglers were tossing colorful balls. What? Some jugglers tossing colorful balls up in the air. So what is the meaning of juggler? I will show you in the picture. And what is meaning of this tossing also I will show you in the air. Now if each juggler had the same number of balls, how many balls were there in all? So suppose 5 jugglers were there and each has 5 balls. You can see the picture of the jugglers in this video I am showing you. See this. This person is a juggler and he is playing with the balls. You can call it a juggling. See, if you understood through this, this is the picture of the juggler, that blue color t-shirt, and he is playing with the red balls. So you can call this game as a juggling. This way you can play with the balls, you can call it a juggling. I hope you can watch it before or not, I don't know, but I am showing you that how you can do the juggling. You can call this a jugglers. I hope you understood this. These types of person will come into the circus. Now if there are 5 jugglers with the 5 balls, so you have to multiply this 5 with 5. So you will get the answer, correct answer, and we can say this is the multiplication word problem. What we can say this is the multiplication word problem. Now let's read the sum number D. Some clowns came in a groups. What is the meaning of clown? I will show you in the picture. So some clowns came in the group into the circus ring. If each group had the same number of clowns, how many clowns were there in the hall? So here is the picture of the clowns. You can see here I am showing you different clowns. Now what is the question? Some clowns came into the circus ring and there are different groups. Suppose there are 4 groups and each group has 5 clowns. So how we can count that how many total clowns were there? So if there are 4 groups and each group has 5 clowns, so we have to multiply it. This is the multiplication sum. So students, here our exercise is complete. This chapter is also complete. So thank you so much for watching this video. Now complete your fair book till the chapter number 8. Now we will shortly start the revision of the S7, and you have to do also of the revision of the all the chapters you have to do. So bye bye students, we will meet with the new videos in the next videos, okay, of the revision videos, and you have to do revision of all the subjects. So please learn and write all the things